Welcome back. Today, my first edition of Aerospace Corner, where we're going to talk about all the stuff that I can do in the aerospace industry, which will include, towards the end of this episode, we're going to launch our rocket. We are going to find out if we can be successful launching a Q3 suborbital rocket. Let's double check and make sure, everything is running. Good to go. Okay. Hopefully our sound is okay as well. Excuse me. Okay, so yes, as you can see here, this launch cannot be aborted. Instantaneous launch window in an hour and 20 some minutes. I have Q3, and now I could queue up a couple more of these, but I kind of want to just show you what happens when I do queue up one, and then we'll queue up a couple more. But we are only rocking a 93%, 93.75% launch probability. What's up, S2H? Thanks for coming back. Thanks for all the contracts that you've been sending. I'm sorry. Funny story, right? Saturday evening, my air conditioner went out, and I live in a very hot climate, so that was 3 days. I finally got it fixed yesterday, so we're back today. But yes, thank you, and we're gonna keep going. I did miss one day, but it's okay, and then I switched up today. We're not Retail Report, we are Aerospace Corner, just because I like to switch it up. But yes, launching rockets today. I've been trying to keep up. It takes 15 hours, by the way. Sorry, I keep going back to this. It takes 15 hours to launch a rocket, so I somehow lucked into 15 hours prior to this this stream. I was able to queue up a rocket to launch. We'll see if we're successful or not. 93% chance. I kind of do want to see what happens when it fails. So we're gonna hopefully record all that. All right. So as always, let's start with getting our buildings running. I have like little to no money, so I'm gonna need to sell. Thank you again, S2H. All right. Yeah. Very little money. Lots of jumbo jets. All right. Let's see what people are selling jumbo jets for. Q5 215. So part of the aerospace industry, right, is you got to deal with people. You got to sell on this chat, whether or not you type in this aerospace chat, or you just send people messages to say, hey, I'm buying this many, buying blah blah blah. Yep. So yeah, sometimes people will put on things like buying such and such quality, selling Q2 jumbo 208. So somewhere between 208 and what was it, 215? 215. All right. And then, so like this person's will tell you, hey, I'll buy Q4 or Q3 for 43,000. Wow, that's insane. That's ridiculous. There's no way people are selling satellites that cheap, right? 700? This guy's crazy. Okay. I'm so distracted by how low that is. I can't think. Okay. Yeah, there's just you got to deal with people, and a lot of these guys don't even make or sell the product that they sell. They're resellers, so they take advantage of people like me that are looking for money right now. The camera's over here. Oh, I really like streaming. It's really a lot of fun. Thanks anybody who's watching this on replay. I appreciate it. Sorry I missed a day, but we're going to keep chugging along. And yeah, I guess I'm going to put out here that I'm going to sell some jumbos. He was doing 215, or was two? Why am I thinking 212? 212 seems. I don't want to be taken advantage of, because if I say 210 and somebody just buys them to resell them, and that's annoying. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do if you want to make money. And I didn't put 212K, but I'm gonna guess and say people understand. I want to do more research into what this means again. Alright, do I have... I have like nothing either. Great. Okay. $6 million worth of jumbo jets. Okay. Lots of fuselage. Ready to make lots more jumbo jets. Right? So I could kind of get away with making 10. Wow. 10 jumbo jets. That guy's been... You also have a limit on how many times you can chat. Just keep aware of that. And so, I've seen this guy post quite a few times. He's probably getting towards his limit. I prefer to send, like... This guy's funny, calling him out. I feel like that restaurant guy, this guy... He's buying all of this stuff, like, super low. This is crazy. I like that guy called him out. I try to look for people who put their little buying thing in the window, but not for his crazy amount. How was your weekend, S2H? Right here, like this. I've worked with this guy before too. 206? Oh my gosh. I'm sure you guys have dealt with this, where you just have a lot of inventory. Again, it's a recession, so busy weekends. Do you work on the weekends ever as an accountant? Because I disliked that. This guy. I've bought from him before too. Or sold to him, sorry. Yeah. Okay. And that the chat thing goes for both chats. So if you like are spamming in both chats whatever you're selling, like I have this guy right here. He put the same thing in both chats. You're not gonna be able to do that like I think 3 times an hour. It's like six messages in an hour or something. This game can be work. It's a lot of math. I was laughing about it as I somewhat timed my rocket launch to happen during the stream, and I'm like, well, geez, I guess I have to get like, I guess that's why these guys have level 10 launch pads, because it takes a long time, and this is just the suborbital rocket, so I can't. I imagine the other one takes longer. Maybe it doesn't take longer. Maybe that's a thing. Oh, it takes the same. Okay. So yeah, so if you have a level 10, I imagine this is like, I don't know, once every 3 hours? Sounds pretty legit. So you're getting up like 8 a day? Maybe? I don't know. That seems like a lofty goal. I don't know if level 10. Anyway, but these are expensive, dude. These are hard to get. Yeah. Not that I'm not going to do that like immediately. I might do that right after I do the launch, if I'm being honest. But all right. This one also. So, when I was talking about resellers, this person bought my Q3 because he sells them for more expensive. And he's like, I have cash, I'll just buy your stock or whatever. And I was like, okay. But it's so weird, I don't know. Just getting a physics lab is too expensive. Yeah, it is actually kind of hard to get up to the physics lab. Like, yeah, the launchpad is really slow and expensive. Already at 36 hours for a level 5. That's a lot. And a $500,000 for level 5, that's a lot. Yeah. For sure. For sure. Okay, I don't know. So I've sold for 210 on this row. And down goes the price. I feel like I sold it on this realm for 210 as well. This recession, 208? Ew. Ew. Q4 for 208? Oh, I'm upset now. I can't believe I sim boosts. No. Don't use it to buy money. That's a really bad ratio to get money, but yeah. I forget, loans come at level 10. It kind of takes a minute to get to level 10, huh? I felt like I was waiting a long time. I'm spoiled now. I'm really upset now that I'm looking at this at 208. I'm really upset. Because am I even making at 208? I'm not even making. Oh, it's speed of construction. Yeah. I'm not even making 10%. You want your margins like, you know. Dang. Oh, 208. Yikes. I feel like sometimes somebody will just snatch those up because phase change comes. Gotta get out of a recession, right? Man, this recession is killing me. Good, Gary. Oh, I could sell some suborbital rockets. By the way, I made 11 or 12 because I launched one, right? I made 12 of these at almost 100,000 a piece. So I got like $1 million worth of $1 million worth of rockets to send up. $1 million worth. How much research can I get out of $1 million worth of rockets? How much research can I get out of $1 million worth of rockets? Okay. We're gonna find out. I'm probably gonna build another launch pad. This is obnoxious. And I barely ever use this building, which is also obnoxious. So. Let's remember what I said, 210. Okay. How does what work? S2H? The vertical integration facility because it's really annoying, or the launch pads because they're just take forever. I think you can queue up to 3. We're gonna find that out too. But I think you could queue up to 3. So maybe you can have 1 launching and have 3 more in the queue. I don't know. Well, let's not quote me on that. I guess we'll find out. I could read it on it, but I didn't. I have in the past. I don't know. Okay, so I got money on this realm. No bites on the other realm. So, okay. Making planes. How many planes can I make? I can make 6. So 2 apiece. Sounds good. That's good. I'm not struggling on basic interior. I'm not struggling on jet engines. I did want to do this. Yeah, I'm going to do this. What level do I have to make of this? Level 1, okay. I'm gonna make my own high-grade E-comps. I make my own high-grade E-comps on the other realm. Why am I just now seeing that it actually just says E-comps and not electrical components as well? Oh goodness. Okay. I just need 100 of these. Not even really. But did I not buy it? Oh no, I bought 200, I'm sure. No. Okay. Sorry, I'm off now. Okay. Let's say I did that. Yep. Oh, that's not the one. Pin. Oh, how does my setup look? Fine. Okay. Yep. Alright. No bites in the other realm. Not selling rockets. It's not fun. There, this is the guy that I want. Man. He doesn't want jumbos. Yeah, he does. 208. Buying 14 jumbos. And I did 208, right? Or 210? 210. We're gonna will it into existence. He said 10. I hope he said 10. 14, he said. My bad. Wow. Two and two. Yes, sir. Uh-oh. No bueno. Cash is coming in, guys. Cash money coming in the door. Looking good. Okay. Can breathe a little bit easier. I am going to do this thing, though. Call some bonds. Because it will ground me. Even though that just took like a whole bunch of my money away. It's okay. It's time to get this draining away and stop the bleeding, especially in this recession, bro. You can see my margins and prices here are slim. 12 more. Uh-oh. 12 more, he says. does that look wrong? That dude just bought. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's not showing up yet. What did you just buy? 14 and 12? Good. 26. Alright, I have to go to the chat and take away my thing. I dipped that price down and they came and vultured them. Okay, that's good. Oh, that is actually very good. I have $5 million and I just paid off all those loans. Okay. Get you going. Uh-oh. Why'd you stall out? No. Don't stall out. Ooh, I have a good video coming up. I know I say all these videos and then my air conditioner goes out and I get sidetracked and all the things, right? Executives. I've started writing a script for executives because that's a good video. They're important when you get to that point, but really I probably haven't needed to delve into them as much as I have until like right now with all of the cost reduction and stuff that's going on. But okay. Now I'm like flush. So let's make more planes as always. Okay. We can make 10. So let's make 3 apiece. Yep. I think that would be good. I think my Bond video was just kind of a building block. I think I need to just do a video kind of on each respective field. I had made a research video and then I watched it and I didn't like it and I didn't redo it, so you know, things happen. I still have it. Maybe I'll mess with it. Achievements, that's a good one too. Like, you know, explaining a prospector and going through the different steps and iterations. But I have this one on the docket too. Whenever, I think I might do like a year. I might try and do a special. I just hit my year mark in this game and I'm going to do a government order. That would be fun. I have all kinds of ideas. We'll see how many of them I follow through with. Okay, so we're making planes. We are making jet engines and stuff for jet engines. We need to make basic interior pretty hard here, so let's just do that. Watch how quickly my money goes away. Okay. Oh, buying. I have almost $4 million. Let's go. S2H, by the way, when you asked how does that work, what were you talking about? I'm gonna go crazy. Oh, shoot. It's not carbon. Damn it. Wrong carbon. Okay. That's a lot. And that's like $3 million worth. I probably shouldn't have put that much, but yeah, what if you did 240 each? Each of these could do 240, so yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. What is carbon fiber going for? Because it's usually like 6. Ah, see? Is somebody going to sell it to me for 5.5? Come on now, guys. Somebody sell it to me. Somebody's looking to sell something on the cheap here. Come on. All right, wings, I have too many fuselages, so actually oh, all right, what are we on execs? I think I'm gonna wait a minute here, try to get the best deal. I don't usually do this. I don't usually just try and get the best deal, but I probably should do this more often. I probably should have did that with the chemicals that I bought and all that stuff. But all right. Still got 50 minutes till we launch our rocket. I can't wait. I can't wait. Same thing on this drama, huh? Yeah. And then we'll dump a whole bunch into this. Yeah. Do I need wings? Kinda. In 9 hours. We'll produce some wings. Probably. What does 2 give you? How long is that? 9 hours. 9 hours after. Yeah. Okay. So 40. We'll do 40 more wings. To remember, I should write these things down. 40 wings out of you before I do fuselage. Okay. How are my executives? This really annoys me that I'm not building anything in this building. I'm gonna have to clean it up. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I had to put Elon. This guy might be my. He's gonna get taken, because as soon as he gets mid-20s management, they start poaching hard, very hard, because he's very much gonna be worth it, and I don't know, like, my administrative overhead isn't that significant. So I have, yeah, different routes. Hopefully this guy will just be good enough by the time. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Executives are interesting. Okay. Nobody biting on the thing either. I guess I'm just too impatient. This game is all about patience, and I'm just impatient, so okay. Oh, what do we got over here? How many fabric do I need? Oh, does that seem right? 18K, but I don't make 24 of my day, so yeah, that seems about right. I definitely need basic interior. Okay. chronobytes on 10 minutes on this realm, and 6 minutes. Oh, still gonna launch a rocket today. Still super excited, and I have 11 more. That's funny. Okay. Ooh, and I'm gonna get rid of these. Dang, I should do a building auction video tomorrow. I've been doing bits and pieces of it. I got all these videos, right? I've actually been doing bits and pieces of this one, but I haven't used any sim boost yet to do like 2 auctions at a time, or to like, I want to show people how to research what different ones have gone for in the past, and you need sim boost for that. And that's not something you would really want to do if you didn't have like a purpose to do it. You know, if I'm not looking to buy an oil rig, I'm not gonna spend 10 sim boosts to see if how much the previous ones have sold for. But if you're doing a video on it, yeah, or if you're trying to see how much your refineries are going to be selling for, yeah. Excuse me. Okay. Am I just being too impatient? What about this realm? What am I going for? I have a whole bunch of money right now. I do feel like she could probably be the lead executive if he doesn't pan out. Man, my administrative overhead used to be like 51% back when I had a level 9 refinery, a level 7 refinery, a level 7 refinery, a level 7 refinery. I still have 2 big factories, but all these buildings are fairly low level. I have 7s and 8s and stuff, but I had a level 10 or maybe in a level 11 oil rig. I used to have a lot of overhead. Okay. This one needs a lot more wings. I could also make my own aluminum. It's not a terrible, it is kind of a terrible idea. I need to stop dipping back into low level things. I sell Q4 jumbo jets for, yeah. That's what I do. That's what I should do. And that's what I should focus on doing more of. I should get rid of this factory and build another hangar. And then upgrade the buildings accordingly. Because my overhead's not that much, so. Yes. But I should get my buildings running. Why won't anybody send me any carbon fibers? Here I was worried about somebody sending me 500,000. Oh, I didn't even run a mic check. I didn't run a recording before I did this, so hopefully my audio's okay. That would be embarrassing. A whole stream of me talking to nothing. Ooh. Audio works, thanks. Obviously, I've been talking to you. Duh. Oh, goodness. Uh-oh. There we go. That's definitely what I was looking for there, buddy. Yes, sir. Okay. Let's get some stuff running. Okay. So I guess during a recession, all of the prices that I'm buying this stuff for are low. Even though I'm getting worked on the jumbo jet price, although I got a little bit better. What I got, 210? Like I bought 26 of them for 210, yeah. I sold 30. Sorry. Yeah, this debt to building ratio was getting out of control. And the interest cover, it was bad. I was draining by like 18,000 a day. What was it? 13,000? It was a lot. Didn't get a good price on those. Okay. It's okay. And then we had $1 million. Okay. Oh, I do want to start research. Now is the best time. Prices are low. Obviously, I'm making it myself on the other realm. Yeah. Yeah. You know, everything ebbs and flows. It's hard to find a oil rig if that's kind of the route you want to go. I went that route. It's a tough market. There are a lot of people. If you saw that, like the exchange on the carbon fibers, man, there were a lot of people with stuff. Like that's how I kind of judge the market sometimes. Like the fabric that guy was selling me. Nobody really makes fabric. It's kind of tough. But there are a ton of people here with different with carbon fibers. A ton. And we're still Q2, like, yeah. It's a tough market. All the markets are kind of going to be tough to break into. You kind of just got to be able to find something that is used a lot, has quite a bit of turnover, especially on the exchange. Like carbon fibers is probably one of those that has a lot of people working it. It has a lot of turnover, but making it so that at first you can produce it as cheap as possible, cheaper than everybody else. Yeah. So that might mean producing your own power and stuff like that. So that means that you can't produce as much as these guys. Like this guy can produce, 500,000 a day, probably much more. Wow. But his margins got to be so low because he has to import the power and the oil. So yeah, he's not producing any other steps himself. I find that that's the slimmest of slimmest margins. If you produce a couple more things, you get bigger and bigger margins. And then as I keep going backwards and produce my own high grade e-comps, so I stopped buying these for $8.15 if I produce them myself, because now I have two electronics buildings, one for displays only and one for high grade e-comps. So now I'm making these for $6.64 instead of buying them for like $8.15. Yeah. Eight. Well, it's a recession. These prices are crazy low, but I'm increasing my margin, but I could have used this building spot to build like another hangar and go crazy, but I'm gonna do that over here. Yeah. I'm gonna hold off. When can I pay any more of my loans back? 9 hours? Okay. So tonight I can pay back some loans. Okay. I'll pay back some more loans still. That's good. I had to get this down. This is outrageous. Well, it's not outrageous anymore, so we're good. We're getting it down. Okay. I still have one more that I could go there, but we won't. Okay. Alright, we're still waiting a little bit. Less than 30 minutes on our rocket launch. I'm pretty excited. Has anybody made a video on launching a rocket? I'm sure somebody has, but I haven't. So there. Oh, should I do some Excel? 48. I feel like I upgraded this too much, too fast. It's only level 3, but you can make 48 a day? How many would you have to... How many of these would you have to have? I'm curious. I'm gonna have to upgrade this, and I'm gonna have to get another launch pad. Maybe 2 launch pads? Am I just gonna have 3 launch pads? 3 launch pads, 3 hangars. I guess that's what we're doing. Okay. 3 launch pads, 3 hangars. Can you do robots on any of this? No. Okay. Okay. You can do robots on this. Okay. Okay. I think you can make 16 of those a day. These are really, really, really hard and expensive to make. But yeah, I don't know if 3 launch pads. I feel like I probably need a aerospace or something. What abundance would you keep a mine quarry rig until you re-roll the dice? Definitely below 90 you re-roll, and then it depends on kind of what the product is. So like if I got a 91 gold mine, I might keep that. I would try and do some math to see, because that's just one of those, I could keep it for however long. I feel like that's the, that's a good one. But other than that, like things like methane is definitely not a below 95%. Sounds like we need to look at Excel. Yeah, so like did I have it? Yeah, so like sand and stuff like that, those all, I'd never had a gold mine, huh? Dang, that's disappointing. Sand is one that I think I would also maybe stick with it if it was below 90%, just because, or not below 90%, nothing below 90%, below 95%. Sand is really hard, like it's one of those needed for a lot of things, and the efficiency doesn't seem to be very terrible because it's hard to import. I think that might be the through line with gold and sand. Why I would go below 95%. It's because their transport, relative to their uh, cost, like on the market, because that transport will jack up the price on the market. You can deal with a lower abundance if you're doing it yourself. That sounds very, very logical to me. Is that because if I had to purchase or buy sand off the market, it would be a lot more expensive because the transport is crazy high. Same thing with gold. It's okay to have a lower abundance. Your building might be less efficient, but because the transport costs would be much more expensive, you can deal with the lower efficiency. Again, that sounds pretty logical to me. Um, and then I don't know what the methane thing was a feel like it doesn't. I wasn't making very much money with the methane, and I think I had like a 97 or a 98, and it still wasn't even. I was making like Q2 rocket fuel, still wasn't making very much money, but or not. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that kind of helped answer. Um, yeah, things that I would guess to say iron ore and stuff like that. Again, I would be looking for very high for things like that. I obviously screwed something up. Why is my fuselage? I'm not making any carbon fibers. That's right. 5.75, I think. What? Yep. Wow, that was, yeah. That's true. That's true. All my prices went up because I imported my carbon fibers. Wow. Yikes. Okay. All right. Let's just go back to this. Sorry. I feel like I had a chat out for carbon fibers here too, huh? Oh, I was supposed to make wings. Ah. I've got 2 mines and 4 quarries on my other company. 2 minerals, 99 and 95. That's good. 1 sand, 91. Okay. That's a lot of. Yeah. 600, or six buildings that all are running off of power. Yeah, I would cut all the limestone personally. I know but again, that a 99, the sand's 91. Yeah, I would go, because the mineral, man, I would definitely cut the 2 limestones that are low, and probably it really is disappointing that you're not level 20, and I don't know how far away you are to get building auctions, because you could get some money off of probably all of those. but just by the percentages in the products that you have, I see that and I see, okay, electronics. I have 2 minerals that are pretty good. That's, yeah. So I would keep the minerals and the sand for sure, 100%. Because the minerals, I'm like, oh, well, if I'm making enough chemicals, now we can go an even different route with electronics, and we could go batteries, and we could go weird places from there. If I'm making a lot of minerals, then yeah, I could go the battery route. I don't know how. What do you make with batteries? Cars, ion drives. See, then you're going real high grade e-comps. Dang. Yeah. Okay, maybe I don't want to make batteries. Maybe you're gonna make cars. I don't know. That didn't look. It looked good right here. I was like, oh, okay, e-comps. Oof. I don't like to make the e-comps if I don't have my own gold, as I make e-comps on the other realm. Yikes! It was expensive over here, huh? Oh yeah, that's cheap. Fuck. Sorry, excuse me. Dang. Okay. That was a slip up. Hopefully nothing happens to me because of that. I don't know what the rules are. Oh, I make high grade caps on both of them now. I'm smart. 15 minutes away from launching a rocket. Ah! Oh wow, I don't even need to touch this guy anymore. Okay. Don't even need to touch realm 1. That's fun. So we're on realm 2 to finish it out here. So let's go. Oh. Did I just buy? I'm gonna buy them. Oh my goodness. That's a lot. Okay. Yikes. Okay. Where'd my money go? That's okay. I'm still producing my own here too, so that's good. All right, let's think. So for the SOR, suborbital rocket, I have to make these ones. And so 19 an hour. So basically, here's where if I wanted to go the Starship route, rocket engines, that's a problem. Because both of these parts are for the BFR, and the rocket engines are so expensive. They're 10,000 a piece at least. These are also 10,000 a piece. Oh no, these ones are 10,000 a piece. Actually, these are like 9,000 a piece too. Man. So. I would have to do some math. Oh, math. See what the most expensive piece is and how much to reduce it by. So that's kind of what I did with the jumbo jets. I've decided that this is a percentage that I don't need to necessarily deal with. You see all the percentages, how much it's made up of. The fuselage would be much more than 50% if you made it on somebody else's fuselage, like if you imported it. So yeah. If you did that with well, because these suborbital rockets, yeah, 91% of it comes from this stage 2 part for 89,000. So let's go back to this, right? This part, each one of these costs basically 90,000 to make, and I have my own fuselage. So this other, yeah, 90,000. That's roughly, 18,000 worth of fuselage. So the other parts cost 70,000. Yeah, 70,000 ish. And this is like 40,000 out of these ion drives. Do you make them over here? Or do you make them? Oh, you do make them over here. So maybe I need propulsion factories. And I'd need that if I was going to build the rocket engines too, but... Oh, goodness. How many launch pads? Alright, so we have 9 minutes until we get to see a live launch. I don't know what an instantaneous launch window. It's probably not going to be anything crazy, but we'll see. Let's go read some research at some aerospace. Okay. Oh, I do want to do this rocket launch statistics. That's fun. Okay. Wow. Is that 3 days? To get to a level 9, it's going to take 3 days of just upgrading. That's crazy. What am I doing? Oh, let's do the rocket statistics. Okay. Okay. So, in the past 5 days, all these quality rockets that have been launched, it gives you statistics. So, somebody has launched one Q1 and it was successful. They launched 12 Q2s and they were all successful. Good for them. Now we start to get into our Q3s here. 93.88%. Q4 97. That seems like I should be doing Q4. That's a pretty big jump. 3% extra. All right, let's roll down here to the BFRs. Oh, somebody launched a Q0 BFR. Nice. 5 Q1s. 2 Q2s. Yikes, that's a lot. That's not a very good percentage. Yeah, again, Q4. But it looks like Q5 is... Oh, Q4 is the most. We should look at stuff like that too. Which one has the actual most? It's Q4. And then up here, it's Q5 SORs. Okay. Q5 SORs. So maybe that's what I should be aiming for. 7 minutes left. Let's go back to this. Sales office, that was a bust, but that's fun. Okay. Alright, aerospace research. The aerospace research points are acquired by performing space missions using rockets, BFR, and suborbital rockets. You need a launch pad. There is a non-zero chance the mission fails, resulting in a loss of vehicle and no research points. The probability of mission failure depends on your rocket. Okay, here you go. Q limit, 30 rockets. That's good to know. Okay. Helpful articles, okay. We'll look at those later. Sales chat. Okay. Oh, let's not do that way then. Get away. Okay. Launch pads. Oh wow. I don't really want that. Aerospace research and launch pads. Aerospace entered the game. The probability of exploding a rocket. You do not find out till the launch completes, resulting in a tense 15 minutes if you launched a BFR. Okay. This results in a loss of 120,000 for a suborbital. Yeah. Okay. Mostly just talking about, oh, this is what I wanted. Oh my goodness. Thank you, person. I don't know if this is accurate anymore because it's 15 hours for my launchpad level 4. Oh, why does it have 6 and then 8? Why would it? Yeah, this should be 15 or 16 probably. Whatever. 16. Probably should be 16. 8 hours. So once every 8 hours, so you can get 3 a day. At level 5. So that could be, if I had 3 level 5s, 9 a day. 9 a day, and I can't even make, how many am I making? 48 a day. That's not, obviously I can't make 48 a day, because I couldn't make 48 of these pieces a day. Oh, I could. I could make 48 of those pieces a day. Is it the other piece I couldn't make 48 of? Ah, it's this one I could make 48 of. Wow. That's okay, that's the piece I can buy. And they're like, not that expensive, 7, yeah. when I would make it for not that expensive. So okay, I could do. Oh, how much could I sell an SOR for? Still making like that 10%. It's basically the same as the jumbo. Do I make SORs and just SORs and Q and jumbos and sell them, but also launch them for my own benefit? Okay. We're at a 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Hopefully it doesn't take 15 minutes to figure it out, right? That's what it said. That probably is true. Dang. I don't know what's gonna happen. Pretty excited. I'm very excited. Nice. Do you think it takes 15 minutes for it to do? Because if that's the case, then I don't know. I don't have much. I could go to Excel for 15 minutes, but probably not. Alright, 30 seconds. Do like a... I should have been more prepared. Had like a countdown. Like we're at Times Square. Okay. I'm just gonna stay in here. Hopefully it does something. Dang, it didn't do anything. That was disappointing. Does it tell me, or is it still going? What happens, guys? Where did my launch go? Oh, go for launch? Where is it? Oh, that's another one. Dang! Did it tell me? Okay, that article did say 15 minutes. Okay, go for lunch. Well, that just queued up another one, which is fine. It's fine. It's not necessarily what I wanted, but I'll do another one just because that way 30 hours from now, tomorrow, I'll be able to upgrade it. But I feel like it's launched or whatever, and then it'll probably tell me in 15 minutes that I got some research. Oh, no. I just had research. It worked, guys. It worked. I have research now. I launched a rocket. Kind of anticlimactic, but I launched a rocket and I win. I'm winning. Sourcing cost. Oh my goodness. Is that true? That's depressing. I can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah, okay. So the workers cost so much money. And I lost money, and I didn't even fail. Like, cost per unit. Okay. It does say it right there. It must just be because of how the launch pad, like, you can't. It takes so long. So let's actually do the math again. I'll do the Excel. Okay. God, that was. I have 400 research for. Now I need to abort these launches because that's. I can't cancel this one though. Ugh. Okay. Got to be higher launch pads. Oh goodness, that it was so sad. Okay, so where was that industry page? Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading some of this. This is what I think it's trying to tell me. Level 8. I don't know if I want an hour, so that one launches every hour. But if there's no calculation thing for I wonder if my speed got increased. I bet it did. I bet that 16 hours is increased by my production speed. That's why it says 15. Dang. But the workers. Okay. I don't know. We're gonna do a new sheet. Ugh. I don't do new sheets very often. I don't think this is. Because, like, let's say the wages are this amount. What are they going to be at level 10? That's where the intersect happens. Is that these wages are going to go up, and they're going to be like, you know, let's say 10,000. Well, in theory, would they be double that if? I'm just all over the place. I should have ended the stream already, but that's okay. We're gonna do a little bit more math. Figure out why I lost money. Even though my launch was successful. Okay. So if we said that this was gonna be double, and it takes 1 hour to do it there, but it takes 15 to do it there. Yeah, so does that sound right? It cost me 38,000 for the workers on those. Oh, it was even more. 77,000 for the workers. No, $77 per. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Okay, 31. Oh, and the administrative is, yeah. Alright, there's more of the number, okay. So that is true. So it cost me, goodness, wages per hour, wages spent. So we're just gonna do 15 and 1. These are hours. So if it's taking 15 hours and you're paying them all that much per hour, then you're having to spend that much. And then if you did it for that, you would have to spend that much. And then suborbital rocket. And my suborbital rocket price itself is 97,000. I'll do 98,000 because it's pretty close to 98,000. Okay. So total spent per launch is going to be the suborbital rocket plus the wages spent, right? And then what's this part? The units, price per unit. We can do units. It's 400, so I know I'm not even gonna do it. It's just price per unit would be, you know, this number divided by the 400 units that I got. So this number divided by the 400 units I got. Okay, good grief. Definitely no 3 launch pads. We got to get a launch pad to level 8 before we can actually make any money or be beneficial for ourselves. This is starting to upset me. Obviously none of this game is supposed to be easy, but I just lost money and then relaunched some rockets because I'm just it's funny. Okay, so here's some math for you. I've opened the Excel and I did some math for ES2H. Okay. So, we gotta call this thing a launch pad. Oh my goodness. I have a launch pad sheet in my Excel sheet. Man. Alright. We'll go with 7.5 because it's... I love Excel. Okay. Holy cow, do it for the content. Yes, I'm doing 20 extra minutes of Excel content because that's what the people want. That's what people come to see me for, is the 20 minutes of Excel at the end. Yes. I'm here for it. I love Excel. I'm just being productive right now. I don't care. Okay, so as you can see here, crazy high launch pad, obviously the way to go. I now see why that guy wanted to do level 10 launch pads, but 3 days is going to be absolutely insane. To upgrade a launch pad? Okay. That's fine though, because I didn't know I was getting in the research business, but turns out I'm getting in the research business. I should probably look to buy a launch pad. Maybe we'll do that. Anyway, I should do, he says this 400 because I'm doing a, can you see? Oh, you can't really see. Okay. So because I have I'm multiplying it by 400. I can't even remember where I'm multiplying it by 400. Oh, right here. Dividing it by 400. Really, I should be dividing it by like a 390 number because I could get some failures, you know, so yeah. Yeah. Okay. So a level 8 launch pad, 1 an hour, I could do 24 a day. I can downgrade this a little bit, but I might have 2 level 8 launch pads and a different building to help. Probably another prop building, right? Because that's how I can make stuff. Yeah. Stuff. Okay. 2 launch pads and another propulsion factory. I have my 2 aerospace that I can build up now. Ooh, factories are probably gonna have to get upgraded quite a bit. We'll see. Okay. Let's see what the level 10 was. Maybe 15 minutes. Yikes. Okay, yeah, that's insanity. Nice. So 9, 10. This wouldn't really, oops, this wouldn't end up working out to exactly like this. Like, you wouldn't multiply 648 by 10. Your wages are going to kind of fluctuate as your building grows. It's going to be more expensive to run. It's probably more expensive than 6,000 an hour. It's probably like close to 7, but for math purposes, we're going to go with this. Okay. And I could trim up my suborbital rocket. I could make that cheaper. I could try to make that cheaper. At least, you know, things don't always succeed, but. Okay. So yeah. You know, if you were making it and you were selling it for 280 on the auction house, usually you sell it for like $4 less than what the exchange is. So let's say we're selling it for 280. Get that profit, right? Put this up there, and then this is going to be this divided by this. All right. Thanks. I'm just going crazy, guys. Okay. Yikes. So research, not very profitable. But imagine, like, let's say, I don't know, let's say you managed to make your suborbital rocket for, I don't know how much you could really ideally think that you can make it for, because mine is pretty cheap. But let's say you could make it for 94,000. It seems somewhat doable. You're still at like a 17% margin for making aerospace research. It's not necessarily great, but that's on my side. I'm not fully invested in that. I could probably get this down. I would guess to say these guys get it down to like 88,000. They cut 10%. Yeah. Yep. If you build all the stuff yourself, you usually can cut about 10% of your price off. Roughly. Okay. Level 10. It's gonna hurt my brain to make a level 10 launch pad. Okay. I guess that's what we're doing. We're launching rockets now, guys. We launched a rocket. First rocket launch. Success. For $32. $342. Not smart. But we're doing it. No transport. Yeah, no transport on the shipping it. Yeah, I did the exchange, or selling it like I was selling on a contract too. So, man. Okay. 2 launch pads. At least level 8. 2 level 8 launch pads. Let's go look how much. Man. There's 1. Level 5 too. So I'd have to upgrade it. I kind of just want to bid on it. do want to bid on it. I do really bad. Oh, but I should sell these SORs because F the SORs. Yeah. Okay. Well, I made an Excel sheet actually that I can come in here and plug in numbers so that, like, if I bought, you know, an SOR for 105, you know, I can see that I'm making basically nothing. It's terrible. Negative. There you go. I should have just kept going. That's true. Negative. Excuse me. Okay. Well, I had a blast launching a rocket, learning, making mistakes as always. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're watching this on replay, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're finding that you're getting value out of my content. That's the goal here. I'm not trying to help people. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to do all of the things. And if nobody's launching rockets and showing how to do it, then let's do it. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.